Welcome back to Houston Life. It was in 1979 when the Texas legislature declared June 19th, also known as Juneteenth, a state holiday. Now a federal holiday, Galveston is recognized as the birthplace of Juneteenth and officially marks the ending of slavery in the United States.
There is so much history there in Galveston, and the Galveston Symphony Orchestra was also founded that very same year. So now in its 45th year, they commemorate Juneteenth with a concert featuring African-American and Black composers and performers. Here with more on this weekend's very special event, Christina LeBlanc with the orchestra and Melissa Deitman with the Galveston Heritage Chorale. Ladies, welcome to you both.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for having us here today.
How did this partnership and collaboration begin?
Well, we have, Galveston's a very small island,
yes.
But the arts and culture are very much alive, and we have a shared board member, if you will, who is involved with both of the chorale and the symphony. So Ms. June Collins Pulliam, I believe. I wanted to say her name correctly. And she's been on the board for the symphony for quite some time. And she has some pretty significant ties to the chorale.
Absolutely. So the chorale was started by Ms. Pulliam's mother, Ms. Isola Collins, in 1992. So that's where the chorale, that's when the chorale had started. In 2017, Ms. Isola Collins passed away, and they wanted to continue her legacy. So there was another choir director that was there before me. His name was Mr. Gary Navy. So he served from 2017 up until 2023, and this is my first official year with the chorale. As a native Galvestonian myself.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's so cool. And now as the Juneteenth holiday, which is so celebrated in Galveston and really all over the country now, as it gets closer, I mean, what is exciting you about this performance, about this collaboration?
What I'm most excited about, and the reason why I was really excited to have the Heritage Chorale back with us. This is our second year having our Juneteenth concert, and it is something that we are now adding into our regular season for all future seasons to come, is that so much of African-American musical culture is an oral tradition of song. And so, as a symphony, of course, we can sing using our instruments, but I felt it was so vital to have also, the performance of actual song and the lyrics and the words, especially behind the African-American spirituals. So our performance is titled Spirit and Soul, and it kind of takes you on a journey through the traditional African-American spirituals all the way up through kind of the age of jazz, which is one of the most American and probably one of the first truly American genres of music that was ever created, and very much came from the tradition of the African-American spiritual and gospel music.
And it seems like such a beautiful way to honor some of these Black composers and to bring their works to light, because they deserve to be brought to light. For you, Melissa, because you are born and raised in Galveston, and I know the island means so much to you, to finally have Juneteenth recognized as a federal holiday, long after it was recognized as a state holiday. I mean, a lot of people don't even know about Juneteenth, or we didn't learn about it growing up in school. How meaningful is it for you to use your talents and creativity to bring some of this beautiful storytelling to life?
It's very meaningful. It makes my heart excited and very happy, of course, being from Galveston and growing up and seeing all the different celebrations that went on, as far as parades, barbecue cookouts, the pageants, and then, of course, music as well. That has been a big part of African-American tradition. Now, being a choral conductor myself, I get to really hone in on making sure that we preserve the African-American spiritual. As Christina mentioned, that jazz has been an American genre. The African-American spiritual is pretty much probably the first genre of music that is like truly American, and all the other genres of music have followed suit afterwards. So to really be able to participate in making sure that this particular music continues to have its value and preserve it, and also performance practices are very important as well. It really excites me and make me happy, especially in my hometown.
Yeah, absolutely. And you were talking talking about Miss Azola, who is so important to the symphony and the chorale. She actually composed the music that, Christina, you're going to perform.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we're looking forward to that. The
Great,
concert,
thank you.
we know is this Sunday.
Yes.
And we're going to get a little treat right here in Studio B. We can't wait.
Yeah, before we hear you perform, we want to remind our viewers that concert happening this Sunday at the historic 1894 Grand Opera House down on the island. From the history of African-American spirituals to the legacy of jazz, they are honoring the rich history of emancipation.
Okay, Christina is about to give us a preview here. She's setting up. Here she is with an excerpt from Galveston Survives.
That was a beautiful performance. By the way, we will link on our website, HoustonLife.tv. Just look for that scene on Houston Life section for tickets to this weekend's performance.
That was so nice. The thing about music, you could talk about it for an hour, but just a little snippet of it, it's like, oh my gosh, it's so moving on its own. So I love that.
Beautiful.